she makes sure that we like these group of girls, like that are coming. So I really
that's the case with the current person?
Yeah, yes, oh yes, absolutely, absolutely. The freshman class and the transfers, we absolutely adore. It felt like we've known them for years and it's only been a couple months.
Thanks.
When you talked about family side of things, I mean, we all can imagine our own family. So can you give me a specific example of something that makes teammates a family?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, so we had a team camping trip actually. At the end of the summer, Coach took us all to a camping to the cabins up in West Virginia. It wasn't something that we're all used to really doing. Some of us haven't really experienced that. So we actually went whitewater rafting. A lot, like probably one person has actually been whitewater rafting, and a majority of us did not know how to do it. So really being able to come together and do something that we're not used to, doing something that we all could find enjoyable. So I felt like us being together, doing an activity that we wouldn't choose to do ourselves, but really just coming together and just being a family, and just, I really felt like that's the point where, like, you know, that this is going to be a great scene.
What was that like? Whitewater rafting? Did anybody get thrown out of the boat?
Deja actually did. Deja got thrown off the boat. Not only Deja, but Kennedy Todd, who's our sophomore, thrown off the boat. She tried to fake like she didn't, but we turned around and we saw her fall off. So that's the funny part. But other than that, I mean, that was hard. It was scary too. It was absolutely scary. I was terrified, but it was fun. It was just fun seeing each other, like just laughing and just being around each other and just having fun. So I really felt like that was fun. I would do it again.
When was it?
Whitewater rafting.
The summer though?
Yeah, so it was at the end of the summer in August. So we all went whitewater rafting in West Virginia.
Gotcha.
Where in West Virginia, do you remember?
West Virginia. I'm sorry, West Virginia, but it was up in these cabins. I'm not remember, but it was with like the whole staff. It was everyone.
So after whitewater rafting, did you immediately fall asleep?
After whitewater rafting, we all showered and we were all knocked out on the bus. I don't think we spoke at all. We were just really taking it in. Like we really just did that. Like that's something we really expected to do, but we really just did that.
Couple quick questions. Yeah. If you could come on the court to a hype song, like how fighters come out to a song, what song would that be?
Me personally?
Yeah, you personally. Yeah.
So my teammates were like freaking out.
I would say any Drake song.
Okay.
I mean, I'm the biggest Drake fan. Like, me and Deja. I mean, I'm the biggest Drake fan. I absolutely love
her answer too, actually.
She said Drake?
Yeah.
I'm the biggest Drake fan. So any Drake song, I will walk in hype, ready. I'm ready to go. Like, let's go.
If you had to be any animal, what animal would you be?
I would be a zebra. I don't know why, but I've always been obsessed with zebras. When I was young, like when we would go to birthday parties and like there'd be like a face paint, I would get my whole face painted a zebra. I had no idea, because there's just like no one ever picked this. Everybody picked lions or this, that, or yeah, and it's like no one picked zebra. And I thought I want to be different. You know, zebras are different. They're so unique. There's no other animal like it, and that's how I want to reflect that in me. I mean, there's no one like me. I'm different. I want to be different. So I think that's.
What player growing up did you idolize that you want to emulate their game? What player was it?
A player that I would definitely say, Brianna Stewart. I absolutely love her versatility and how she's able to grow her game to the point where now she's bringing the ball up to the point where she can almost be a point guard in a way. So I would say I really I've looked up to her so much. I want to be just like her. I really do. I want to be just like her.
And then what's the best basketball advice you ever been given?
So it came from my AAU coach. He used to say that every game. You got to be strong-minded and you got to be resilient. to play this game, because it's not just a physical sport, but it's a mental sport as well. So he was really big on that. You got to be strong-minded and you have to be resilient. And that was actually my senior quote. I put that as my senior quote. You got to be strong-minded and you got to be resilient, by Tim Fudd.
Cool, thank you.
Thank you.
Now that you're all family now, what can we expect of this team on the court?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you could definitely see a more connectedness in a way. I mean, I mentioned it earlier, this roster really depicts Coach's style of play. I mean, we're all so different. Like, I would say we're all different puzzle pieces that once we come together, it's a perfect fit. And, like, you'll see that in our game. Like, our motto is strong on own, best together. And I really see that you guys will really see our best when we're on the court playing together as a team.
Well, when 100% healthy the last two seasons, it seems like it's been one thing or another, right?
Yeah. So my freshman year, at the end of my freshman year, I found out that I had a torn labrum in my hip. So immediately after that, I had surgery, which was during the quarantine time in May. So I had surgery, and that was more like a 5-6 month recovery. So I technically didn't have a summer, I didn't have a preseason. So that was a bit of an adjustment for me, especially last year. I had my minutes limited really, because I was kind of still getting comfortable being in my own body in a way. It's kind of getting back to my game, trying to like getting back to figuring out who I am and figuring out my game again.
Did you feel 100% it was just a matter of getting into game shape? Or?
It was more so getting back comfortable, because I was, my freshman year, I was in like some sort of pain in my hip, so I felt like kind of limited now. So then like last year, it kind of felt like I was so hesitant. Like, I didn't want to do a certain move because I felt like there'd be pain, but there wouldn't be pain. So I kind of felt like it was more of a mental thing. I really had to get back going, get back feeling like I'm fine. Just go, I'm fine. Just keep playing.
And how's the dynamic there? Obviously, a big void left with Janelle, with you and Silvana and Anya. How's that going in the preseason?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's going great. I mean, especially with the bigs, we are so versatile. I mean, we have bigs that can shoot threes. We have bigs that can bring the ball up the court. I mean, I'm excited about us bigs this year. I mean, we're running the floor. We're so in shape. We're so mobile. We're so mobile. So it feels like it's going to be a way different game than last year. I'm just so excited for you guys to see that. We're going to be a great group.
Everybody will be able to switch on defense?
Absolutely. Coach is big on that. Switching, oh yeah. We have bigs that can guard. And that's something people aren't ready for, but you guys will see that.
Hi, hey, how are you?
What did you improve on the game? What have you worked on?
Absolutely. I've definitely worked on my shots. I've definitely worked on my mid-range. My freshman year, I was really hesitant with my mid-range. I just wasn't confident. But the coaching staff really helped with that. It really helped build that confidence back in me and helped me realize that I can do all things if I just put my mind into it. If I just try. If I do it in practice, then it'll reflect in the games.
So the big people getting 3 pointers. I'm assuming you were talking mainly about Zelaya.
Yes, you will see that from Zelaya and also